Hi, this is Maisha with the Bradford Method, and thanks for getting access to this free video case study. What you're going to be learning with this free video case study is how Bill and I created a 5-step funding blueprint in order to receive over $150,000 in unsecured business credit cards and credit lines after we learned how to leverage our personal credit and create multiple businesses. We call this process the Bradford Method, and I'm going to show you exactly what we did in order to create 2 successful 6-figure businesses in 3 years. So make sure you stick around until the end of the video to find out how you can use these same steps to secure capital for you and your business. But first, let me tell you about who this free video case study is for. This video is for existing business owners who are currently generating income but are looking to increase their annual business revenue, entrepreneurs who have business ideas and are ready to get their businesses off the ground, business owners that want to take advantage of other business income producing opportunities, and business owners who've tried to increase their business revenue or start their new business on their own, but they've learned that they need help and guidance from maybe a coach, an expert, or a mentor. But hey, before I get further into that, I'd like to ask you to stick around until the end of this video so I can share with you how we were able to create 2 successful 6-figure companies using 0% business credit cards, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the free offers that we're going to have for you at the end. So earlier I told you about how we were able to create 2 successful 6-figure companies by securing up to $150,000 or more in funding for multiple businesses, and this is how. We had to learn how to repair, restore, and enhance our credit profiles first to make sure that we had our profiles in the right position to get approved even without ever having to walk into a bank, but better yet, to get any instant approvals whenever we applied online. In order to save time and money, we did a full credit analysis where we reviewed everything that was reporting on our credit report. Now, having inconsistent, negative, or even fraudulent information on the credit reports can increase your chances of getting denied for credit. And plus for us, we wanted to make sure that when any lender went to pull our credit, that they were going to be able to verify our identity after they reviewed the credit history, which was the first step we learned, and that was to optimize and leverage our personal credit by understanding the credit report. Your personal data or your data points or parameters such as your name, addresses, date of births, socials, phone numbers, emails, and even your employer information are considered your data points. After that, we had to then identify and remove any negative items or unassociated inquiries that were reporting. Once that was completed, we saw that we didn't have a lot of positive credit reporting, which we needed in order to meet the bank's funding criteria. So then we added primary trade lines and authorized user trade lines, which showed that we had a good mix of credit. Banks and lenders usually like to see anywhere from 2 to 3 revolving primary trade lines at least 2 years or older, with credit limits as high as $2,000 and $2,500, and also a couple of installment accounts reporting such as a mortgage or even a rent payment. Last, when you're looking to optimize your credit, you want to make sure that the debt to credit utilization is anywhere between 30 to 45%. Now that we had stronger credit profiles, it was time to focus on creating our fundable entity, as we call it, or the business that's going to allow you to get approved for business credit cards. And although there weren't as many business opportunities as there are now, or at least at the forefront like they are now, we had to learn that in order to get approved, we had to make sure that our businesses were established in safe industries. When you establish your business in a safe industry or an industry that's not considered high risk, you increase your chances of getting approved for higher amounts and having better interest rates on approvals. And we wanted to show that we had a stable business that would have the ability to pay back debt. After we created a few businesses and got them in compliance, along with now having our personal credit profiles in compliance, we started mapping out our banks. It's always best to know which banks you're going to apply to and what products you're going to apply for before you submit any application. So we found out each bank's funding criteria and what they required. For instance, if you have a banking relationship, if that's needed, or if they did hard or soft inquiries. Also, we needed to know what credit bureau they pulled from and what third-party reporting agency they used in order to find out our banking history. By doing this, we could ensure that we kept our number of inquiries down and we weren't just throwing applications up against the wall to see whatever stuck and got approved. Now that we were ready to apply, of course through trial and error, we were able to find out exactly what to submit on each application so that we were never required to submit any financial documentation, such as tax returns or bank statements. And if they did ask for any docs, it would only be for our identification just to verify that we were actually the individual submitting the applications. Needless to say, after our first round of funding, we were able to create those 2 six-figure companies by securing over $150,000 with 0% interest rates on balance transfer cards up to 18 months. So to sum it up, we don't want you to spend another 5 to 10 years of your life trying to figure it out or go at it alone. For faster results expediting the funding process, new strategies, techniques, and methods from advisors like us that have used these same proven strategies, our T.B.M 30-Day Challenge is the best way to go for coaching, mentorship, and also exclusive access to a community of other thriving entrepreneurs where you can share your successes, your journeys, and funding achievements. So of course you might be asking, what's the price? Well, we like to call it the investment. The investment towards learning how to get over $150,000 in unsecured business credit cards and credit lines for you and your business is only $239 to sign up. And then, of course, if you decide to stay enrolled, stay a part of our team, community, and family, then your monthly investment is only $203 a month. And of course, you can cancel at any time. So I don't think it gets much better than that. And what I'd like you to do next is click the button below to claim your seat in order to join the T.B.M Credit and Business Funding University 30-Day Challenge. Then make plans to start hitting your funding goals and taking your business to the next level. So go ahead and click the button to sign up while it's fresh on your mind, and then be sure to check your email for more info on how to get started. Thanks, and hope to see you inside the challenge.